Breaking news right now from Santa Ana, a police standoff with a man with a gun. Our Michele Gile is there. She is live. Michelle, what's going on?
Well, First Street at Harbor in Santa Ana has been closed in both directions because of this breaking news, this breaking story here in Santa Ana. And you're looking there at several Santa Ana patrol cars, and beyond it, you can see the red doors there. That's an auto parts store, and that is where police say this man is hiding. Now, to take us back to 11 a.m. this morning, according to officers, he was seen inside of a 7-Eleven across the street. Again, that's the corner of Harbor and First Street in Santa Ana. He walked in, witnesses say, with a long gun, some type of rifle with a scope on it. He then walked out of that store, actually trying to escape as officers descended on the 7-Eleven and made it across the street into the auto parts store. Now, all of the employees were told by police were able to make it out. They did see the suspect inside of their business a short time ago. We are told by officers that the man left the building and went into some sort of a yard behind this white building, was hiding under a car. Then he made it back inside of the building, and that is where he is right now. Corporal Anthony Bertagna with the Santa Ana Police Department is here. You guys have shut down the road in both directions. Right. The big concerns right now are what?
Well, obviously, we've cordoned off the area. We've given him several announcements. We've done it through our bear, which is in the back of the building, the helicopter, megaphones. He's come out 2 or 3 times. He hid underneath the car, and now he's run back inside. So it's just a matter of time now. We'll reach out to him and try and give him a chance to surrender peacefully, and we'll wait him out.
Initially, the 7-Eleven, was that a robbery call? What was going on inside of the store?
It was a call of a man with a gun in the store. We sent multiple units, code 3, to that location. As they arrived, they saw him exit the building with the weapon and gave foot pursuit. He ran into the back of this business. We cordoned it off, and we're here.
And how do we describe the weapon that he's holding?
Well, it's been described to me as a long gun, possibly with a scope.
Okay, so what happens next? Obviously, you keep everybody out of the area and you continue to make these announcements to get him out?
Right, and we have members of our SWAT team that are on scene. We have the bear here, and it's a matter of trying to make contact with him and talk to him and trying to get him to surrender peacefully, and we'll move on from there.
Okay, so we're going to swing around here just to show you how traffic is being diverted. Dave, I know that's a long swing, but let's just show people here. They've got First Street shut down in both directions, eastbound and westbound. The major intersection here is Harbor Boulevard, but they're starting to divert traffic here off of First Street. We're standing just about a block from that auto parts store. The closest cross street there is Bewley Street and First Street here. It's West First in Santa Ana, so a huge police presence here. You can see we've got fire units as well as ambulances here just in case there are any shots fired or any injuries. But again, this man going inside of the 7-Eleven with a long gun that apparently, according to witnesses, has a scope on it. No idea whether he was about to rob the 7-Eleven or what was going on there. But as soon as police got to that scene, that is when he ran across First Street and into that building there. So multiple announcements being put out by the police trying to flush him out. But at this point, he is still inside, and the police have seen him in the back, so they confirm that, in fact, there is a suspect there inside of that business.